So good morning everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Today we will conduct a practice of basic screening test, which will be divided into two phases. First it will be your OIR test, which will be again through two different types of test. One will be verbal reasoning test and second will be non-verbal reasoning test. Right?
Yes.
From the performance you had given, we will extract your officer's intelligence rating. For your information, I would like to tell you what all gradings you will get by your OIR performance. You will be rated in 5 categories: OIR 1, OIR 2, 3, 4 and 5. OIR 1, it means outstanding performance of any youngster. OIR 2, it means excellent performance of your. OIR 3 is very good level of performance. OIR 4, acceptable level of performance, and OIR 5 is below average performance of any youngster. Now here you can see one thing. I have not divided these gradings in percentage. Why? Because it is a system generated rating and there are two important things required for finding out your OIR. One is your mental age. What was your performance? Mental age will be counted by two means. One, your performance, and second is how tough the paper was. The level of question paper given to you, as well as the performance of any youngster. And another thing which is required is your actual age. What is your date of birth? So younger you are, higher your OIR will be. So all senior entries, graduate level entries, they need to focus more on OIR. Right? So first we will conduct your OIR test. Basic formula for finding out your OIR is your mental age divided by your actual age multiplied by 100. This is your OIR. Clear? Yes. So we cannot define your OIR into percentage. It depends on the type of entry you are appearing for, what is your age now, and what was your performance. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here on, we will be giving you Omr Sheets. Keep one with you. Everyone is having 2 Omr Sheets?
Yes, sir.
The process is very simple. The first row will be getting set A. It means verbal questions. Verbal reasoning questions. Right? Second row will be getting set B. It means non-verbal reasoning questions. Right? Third one will be getting set A. Fourth one will be getting set B. After half of the time, we will ask you to interchange your booklet. Right? So thereon, first row will be solving set B. Second will be solving set A. Right? Before we start this test, let me tell you the importance of OIR in basic screening test. There are 3 assessors in second phase of this test, that is PPDT, Picture Perception and Discussion Test. In that test, you need to write a story, you need to narrate your story, and then you will be stepping in a group discussion to reach on a common story. When you will be narrating or participating in the discussion, you will be finding 3 assessors in front of you. One will be the psychologist, one will be the president or the deputy president of the board, and one of them will be GTO. Right? Any youngster who secured OIR 1, for him making screening in is quite comfortable. These assessors will be giving you remarks in 3 forms. Yes, it means you did really good. Doubtful, it means you are acceptable, may or may not. And no, it means the performance was not up to the mark. So here on we will see what will be your condition or the minimum criteria required OIR basis. One who is OIR 1, even if 2 assessors say no to him and only 1 assessor says doubtful, then also this youngster will be screened in only because of outstanding IQ level. Right? OIR 2, he requires minimum 2 doubtful, and even if 1 assessor says no, at this condition also he will be screened in only because of his OIR. He is excellent IQ level youngster. Right? OIR 3, he is very good, but he requires doubtful, minimum doubtful by all 3 assessors. OIR 4, he is already acceptable. So here on he will be getting at least 1 yes with 2 doubtful. Then only this youngster will be recommended in screening. OIR 5, very tough, and he requires all 3 yes, because the performance in OIR was already below average. Right? So this is the importance of OIR in your basic screening test. This will help you analyzing things in detail and performing well into your OIR test. Right?
Yes, sir.
Shall we start the test now?
Yes, sir.
Keep one with you and pass it. अभी सभी देख लीजिए, इनके पास A है, सभी के पास, इनके पास, सभी के पास A होगा, इनके पास B है, इनके पास B है. ठीक है? नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस क्या है सेट A में? 60. Okay. So here on I will be giving you a time of 30 minutes and your time starts now. Please don't take answers on your question paper. So now the second test is your picture perception and discussion test. right? In this part, you will be shown a picture. This picture will be little bit blur or hazy. It will remain on screen for 30 seconds. The sheets we had given you, you might be finding a box on the top, action. So you have to fill up the box mentioning the gender of character, age, as well as mood of the character. Right? For male, you will be writing M. For female, you will be writing F. Age, you will be writing in numbers. In mood, you can make a plus sign for positive mood, minus sign for negative mood, and you are free to write N if you feel the character is in neutral mood. For this much of work, along with writing action, you will be getting on an average 1 minute of additional time. After this, a time of 4 minutes will be given to you, in which you have to write an imaginary story. So what is advisable over here? Avoid describing the picture. What you are seeing in this picture, don't start describing it. Your story should be an imaginary story, having a main character, situation given to you, and some outcome. Clear? Shall we start the test now?
Yes, sir.
Stop writing. So start narrating your story one by one, starting from right of your group.
So gentlemen, from this picture I have perceived that there are 4 characters. One is female character and there are female characters, and the hero of my story is Omr, who is a young student of 14 years studying in class 9th. He is interested in environment, studying about natural environment. So one day he organized a group of his friends and went there with his friends so that he can understand the use of various plants and various other vegetables and fruits as well. So but when he was entering the group, the security guard registered them. So anyhow they all convinced him, and finally they met with the farmer and who told them about all these things, and then they all went to the home.
Good morning, gentlemen. According to my perception to the picture, I saw 5 characters. All are male and having ages 20 to 22 years old. And the one is having age 30 years and having neutral modes. Srikant is a young NCC cadet. He is also doing BSc from agriculture from Nehru Gram Bharati University. Once on his camping, he saw a farmer calling for help. He is struck with his tractors and
Next.
In my imagination, there are 5 in the picture. There are 5 people. In this, Deepak Misra, who is my hero, is a student of Allahabad University of Agriculture, and he has also joined the NSS.
Next.
Good morning, gentlemen. As per my perception, there are 5 characters, in which the 4 are in the age bracket of the 23 to 24, and are having the positive mood. And one of them is in age bracket is 36 and is in the neutral mood. As we see that they are in a uniform, that they are the NCC cadets. One day they was on a trekking, and while passing from the nearby village, the farmer approached them that his son was bitten by a snake. The Wajid, who is the main character, who is my main character, he sent one of his cadets to the nearby village so that he can get some aid and also get some traveling, get some car for traveling so that they can shift the person to the hospital. They immediately went to the other people. Immediately went to the person who was bitten by the snake. Firstly tied his knot. right above the bitten part so that the blood circulation will be stopped, and also try to give him some respiratory aid so that the person will be in a conscious mode. Right after, when they get the car from the nearby villager person, they loaded the person to the car and went to the hospital. Right after that, in the hospital they get some injections, and the person was now cured, and the farmer thanked them.
Cigarettes are there and they have to I think you should let us speak one by one. I think they are all NCC cadets. They are 4 cadets who are going on a trekking camp. Most of us agree on that, and that we have agreed on the bracket of 20 to 24. Here we can say that they are going on a trekking camp, and they are decided that there should be a particular.
Then first of all we have to decide at age, and then after we will decide.
Right now, according to me, there is a camp. We can arrange a camp, and after that, we should decide that what the step we have
Exactly said by just number 80 that there is an NCC camp, and we can also correlate the actions that there was an NCC camp and there was some activities that the NCC person noted, and then solve the problem. Like just number 81 noted that there was a fire going on, and then the NCC cadet helped the farmer to cure the fire.
And they also talked about we can say that they are aware about the NCC
There was a problem of the farmer who was very fanatic. So we can agree upon this. So we can agree upon the fact that there was a fire outbreak and a fire awareness camp also.
I agree with that.
Like they aware the people by the help of social media and by the help of newspaper articles, we can spread the awareness, because most of the time.
As rightly said by chest number 81 that there are problem of fire and there were no fire police, so they also wrote a letter to the authority to establish a fire brigade at the place.
I would like to some safety precautions on there, because
Exactly, we can also say that there is an NCC drill, when they are NCC, they are also shown how to rescue or how to cure the fire. But we can also say that in the next day when we went there, or the next time, we also showed the fire drill how to rescue, and then that's also a step.
First of all, we have to save that person who is involved in fire, and also save the important documents. Then firstly, we have to decide is it a fire in a forest or is it in a fire in a village. If it is a fire in a village, so we have to decide to firstly we have to rescue the people which are in a village.
Yes.
Because they are
we can
very good point.
Also we should
I have
There is a crop of forest with too many trees, so we can agree upon the fact that the fire was in a forest.
Forest, yes. I
And in the hilly regions,
strongly
in the,
support the chest number 81 because
we are
there
going
is
for a
no,
trekking.
in the background there is no
We
familiar
can also add that if
So
there is a fire on a forest, we can also
What
inform the
happened there?
authorities or the forest ranger nearby, or we can also inform the fire.
Okay.
Thank you, my dear friends, for electing me to represent the group. Our story goes like we perceive 4 persons, out of them 3 are in a uniform, they are NCC cadets, and another one is a farmer, middle-aged farmer. Once the 3 cadets were going on a trekking, when on the path they saw a farmer who was in a fanatic mood. They asked him about the reason for his fanaticism. He told them that there was a fire outbreak in the hills, so they decided upon a plan. They worked out the plan. 2 of the members went and they tackled the fire, while one of them went to the village to fetch help. With the help of the villagers, they were able to tackle the fire, and after that they decided upon a permanent solution to the problem. They went to the villages nearby. They told the people about the causes of the fire and also the remedies. They also provided awareness to the tourists out there, and they went to the authorities, asked them to establish a fire brigade and also to take proper fire control measures in the forest.
Okay. So anyone who is having some different opinion or different story? No. Okay. So what I would like to suggest you from here, I had heard you narrating your story. I had seen your participation in group. Chest number 38, 43, 80, 81, 85 and 88. They were up to the mark. Can make it very clearly into screening. Others need to work hard on their narration. Right? Few of you participates very good in group discussion, but again the matter comes on your narration. And lot many youngsters, what they believe, narrating a story is only speaking out your story. No. Narration means making others understand your story as comfortably as possible. So when you narrate your story, you need to be loud, clear and compressed. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So start working on all these things. Wish you very good luck.
Thank you, sir.